In this video, we will review some exam-style questions about function and number machines. If you find this video helpful, please support me by subscribing. Feel free to comment below with any questions or any other topics so that I can make more videos you will benefit from. Let's get started. Question 1. Here's a number machine. A. Find the output when the input is 5. First step is 5 times by 4, which gives us 20. Then the next step is plus 7. So 20 plus 7 equals 27. So 27 is my answer. Part B. Find the output when the input is minus 3. So again, input was given, which is minus 3. First step, times by 4, give us negative 12. Next step, plus 7. So minus 12 plus 7 equals minus 5. Part C. Find the input when the output is 71. So remember, if you're going backwards from the output to the input, you need to do the opposite. Okay, so when you go backwards, if it was plus 7, then you need to minus 7. If it was times by 4, you need to divide it by 4. So here we go. Our output is 71. We need to work out what the input is. Okay, find the input when the output is 71. So first step, going backwards, I need to minus 7 first. So 71 minus 7 equals 64. Then backwards, instead of times by 4, I need to divide it by 4. So 64 divided by 4 equals 16. So 16 is my final answer for part C. Question 2. Here is a number machine. Similarly, part A, find the output when the input is 5. So we got times by 5, then plus 9. So input is 5. First step, times by 5 equals 25. The next step, 25 plus 9 equals 34. So the answer for part A is 34. Part B, find the output when the input is minus 2. So same, minus 2, first step, times by 5 equals minus 10, then plus 9. So minus 10 plus 9 is minus 1. Part C, find the input when the output is 64. So again, going backwards, you need to do the opposite. So instead of plus 9, I need to minus 9. Instead of times by 5, I need to divide it by 5 to work out my input. So output 64 minus 9 first equals 55. Then 55 divided by 5 equals 11. So this is the answer for part C. Question 3. Here's a number machine again. What is the output when the input is 4? So straightforward, left to right. Input is 4 times by 3 equals 12. Then 12 minus 6 equals 6. So my answer is 6. Part B, what is the input when the output is 15? So we're going backwards. Going backwards, we need to do the opposite. So instead of minus 6, we need to plus 6. Instead of times by 3, we need to divide it by 3, then work backwards to find our input. Okay, so start with 15. That was our output. Instead of -6, we do +6. 15 plus 6 equals 21. Then instead of times by 3, we need to divide it by 3. So 21 divided by 3 equals 7. Part C, show that there is a value of the input for which the input and the output have the same value. Okay, so my input and my output are the same value, which I don't know what it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set that as x. And then still use the number machine rule. So I have x times by 3. Then -6 equals x. Okay, now it's just solving the equation. X times 3 is 3x. -6 equals x. Then I'm gonna move the -6 by add 6 both sides. So +6 on the left, +6 on the right. Now I'm gonna move the x. So from this step, I add 6 both sides. The next step, I'm gonna minus x both sides. 3x minus x is 2x. Right hand side, x cancel out, I'm left with 6. So x equals 3. Last step is divided by 2, both sides. So my answer will be 3. For part C, let's just double check. So I work out x equals 3. 3 times by 3 was 9. Then 9 minus 6 equals 3. So that's our x. This is our question 3. Question 4. A rule to change from temperature measured in degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit is multiply the temperature in degrees Celsius by 1.8, then add 32. Okay, so lots of words. So we're going to convert that to maths. So multiply the temperature in degrees Celsius by 1.8. So my first step will be, if I have an input temperature, the first step will be times that number by 1.8 and then add 32. That will give me my output. So that will be my Fahrenheit. My input was Celsius. Okay, so now we have the temperature in London is 12 degrees Celsius. Work out the temperature in London in Fahrenheit. So input is 12. We need to work out the output. So 12 times 1.8 equals, you can use the calculator for this part, 21.6. Then 21.6 plus 32 equals 53.6. And this is our Fahrenheit. Now we have part B. The temperature in Washington is 54 Fahrenheit. Work out the temperature in Washington in Celsius. So this is the one we need to go backwards from the output to the input. That means we need to do the opposite of what's the originally from left to right. So if I have a 54 Fahrenheit, going backwards, instead of plus 32, we need to minus 32 first. So now we have 22. Then instead of times 1.8, we need to divide 1.8. Put that in the calculator. We'll have 12.2 recurring. So we're just gonna leave us that. So this is 12.2 Celsius. Next question. Question 5. A rule to calculate a taxi fare is 2.5 plus 2.2 per mile. So if this is our input, that's a plus. Per mile, we need to multiply. Similar to bit math, we need to multiply first. So the number of miles times by 2.2, then add 2.5, give us output. Part A, work out how much a 10-mile journey would cost. So input's 10 times by 2.2 equals 22. Then 22 plus 2.5 equals 24.5. So it's £24.50. Part B, taxi journey costs £20.10. Work out the distance of the journey. So output from input going backwards. We start with 20.10, doing the opposite. So minus 2.5 first. We have 17.6. Then instead of times by 2.2, we need to divide by 2.2. 17.6 divided by 2.2. Put in the calculator 8. So the journey was 8 miles. That's all for today. If this video helped you in any way, please give me a like, subscribe and share it with your friends. Comment with questions or topics that I might be able to help you with in future videos. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.